Hello and welcome to the Trampled Back Podcast, episode 87. I'm Gary Black. Joining me this week is Chris Conroy.
Hiya.
And the return of a rejuvenated John Walker.
The John.
The John.
John.
How are you guys this week?
It's just looking up in there like this fucking return of the Mac. He's just swept back in here with a breeze of positivity, just telling us all what to do. Get this done, get that done. Oh my god! There it is!
I'm dying.
So, talking of dying,
So, hang on, how come you're this bad on a Sunday?
My sister's 30th.
Right.
It was a delayed 30th dinner, so her birthday was like 2-3 weeks ago. And we were back at hers, so it's got out of hand. Fast.
What kind of meal did you go for?
We went just down to my uncle's pub.
Right.
So I had lasagna. It was lovely. That was the best part, now looking back.
With the Wacky a sponsor, do you want to...
The Curry Inn.
still the kind of sponsor.
The Curry Inn.
It's a sponsor we have, guys.
Try the lasagna. Stay till the morning.
So we have 4 new Patreon subscribers to thank.
That's ridiculous. Thank you so much. Who name them?
Ewan Blair.
Thank you, Ewan.
Ewan Harrison.
Thank you, Ewan.
The Ewan Double Threat. Rab Lamont.
Ewan Who's Army.
And somebody called Jackie Black.
Oh, Jackie Black. Return of the Black. I can't get Mark Morrison out my head today. Thanks very much, Gary's mum. And thanks very much, Rab Lamont. We really appreciate you making a contribution.
If you want to join up, all those people and everyone that's already signed up, get access to some extra bits and pieces and also help us to do this.
Yep, so thanks very much, guys.
Appreciate it.
Right, who's dead?
Burt Reynolds is dead.
I'm fed up with people dying that I don't seem to have the same connection that everyone else does.
You're so selfish.
I know. Why can't someone I like die?
If you just get...
The Longest Yard, that's the only film I think I've watched.
No, Boogie Nights.
Not seen it.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Not seen it.
I've never seen Boogie Nights either.
Oh, you're missing out. Boogie Nights is a great film.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Full of nighttime boogieing.
Oh, that's the best time.
It's got Eddie Izzard in it as well.
I'm just going to be honest, Gary. Remember when the guy who Only Fools and Horses died? I've never went back and watched Only Fools and Horses either, so I'm not going to go watch Boogie Nights.
You've got a better chance of watching Boogie Nights rather than you're never going to go back and watch eight series of Only Fools and Horses, but you maybe watch a standalone movie that was Oscar nominated.
You don't tell me what I will do. I might just go watch, and I might go watch Only Fools and Horses just to spite you.
Getting a little bit of shade from the contrary kid in the corner of the day, aren't we? Lay off the lasagna, man. Look at what it's doing to you.
I know.
It's not you were doing so well for your eating for so long, and see the one night you go back on simple carbohydrates and pasta. Look at the state of you, man.
The carb monster is back.
Burt Lancaster. No, that's the wrong one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds. It's really important to be respectful when we do these pieces.
And it's Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds?
No, it's Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
How's it spelled?
B-U-R-T.
Oh, is it? Someone wrote it wrong when they were doing a really nice Facebook message about how much they like it.
Burt and Ernie. Smokey and the Bandit, when it came out, I think it was early 80s, and it was one of those movies when I was 7 or 8, it was a little bit too late and a little bit risque to be on, you wouldn't get watching it.
Yeah.
So if you're watching Smokey and the Bandit, you were kind of looking at, you were sneaking a look.
Mm-hmm.
Burt Reynolds kind of, this is just a personal opinion, he looked like a right sleazy prick.
But that was his look though, wasn't it?
I don't know if he truly respected Sally Field when he was playing the part of the Bandit. I think, as a kid, that is a fucking very strange thought. You're going, he should be treating Sally Field better. But,
no wonder bad things are happening to him.
See the way stuff merges into your head. It kind of things become the same thing. Two different things. You maybe know two people, but you maybe think, oh fuck, I thought I was the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
See, to me, Smokey and the Bandit, and Every Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood and the monkey are the same fucking movie.
Well, that's what always pops. An orangutan always pops into my head every time I hear his name.
When I seen that he died, I'm like, that monkey's going to be fucking gutted. And then I'm going...
Is that Dunstan? Or is Dunstan checks in a different film with an orangutan?
I don't know if they would use the same one over and over again, but what I have noticed is Clint Eastwood has seen another one into the grave.
Yeah.
I think Clint Eastwood is going to outlive us all.
Just him and Keith Richards.
Aye, just the two, just like Clint being really annoyed with him. Oh, fucking tidy up down here. So, this week, celebrity death, the monkey from Smokey and the Bandit. Was there a monkey in Smokey and the Bandit?
I don't think so.
It just
I've not seen it.
It just seemed how they made movies, didn't it? Going, right, we're going to have a big, long chase. We're going to have a monkey and a moustache. Is Sally Field available? Aye, but she's not talking to Burt Reynolds.
It does seem like that was the way of the 80s. But what's this film missing? Some kind of monkey.
Right, he went away for a while. He done the same thing Travolta did.
Mm-hmm.
Travolta was massive, late 70s, early 80s, went away, became a bit of an anachronism going, he's from another time. Travolta come back, into Pulp Fiction, cool as fuck again. But did the same thing, come back, Oscar nominated for Boogie Nights. You know, I don't know whether it's a cycle, but I tell you what, women don't tend to make that cycle, do they?
No, not at all. Once they're dumped, they're on.
But once they're over a certain age, you're going, nah,
Once they can't pay a grandmother past 30, there are no jobs for them anymore.
Aye, it's going. See if there was a film about a nursing home come out next week. Jennifer Lawrence is fucking in it.
Yeah.
The cast of Cocoon was essentially made up of fucking 35-year-old women that didn't get into Baywatch.
So, like Travolta, was Reynolds a Scientologist?
Nah.
So that's not a...
I don't think he was a pilot either.
Yeah. Well, he's too an earthy man to be a pilot.
Do you know? See,
What, do you know anything about him?
What do you mean?
about Burt, or we just talk about Smokey and the Bandit?
Are you referring to like the films?
Yeah, I'm completely imposing the characters he played in the film as his personality.
Okay,
I love the fact
so you don't like talk to him, or like you've read any books on him?
No.
You're just saying all this from your own imagination?
Yeah, the same thing I do every week, yeah.
It's as if John on his come down has entered into a Netherland with perception, going, he's learned to separate actors from their art. Going, do you know Tom Hanks doesn't even like table tennis?
You're wrong.
I like this, John. Could you do this every week? Just get yourself into this state of perception.
No, I can't.
I did read about the real life Burt Reynolds.
Tell me something he did.
Saying that laterally, he would, if he turned up for interviews or stuff, he would put on the character, even though he was in a lot of pain a lot of the time. He would turn on the character that people wanted to see for interviews, and almost play the interview as a role. And then as soon as the interview would over, go back to being in lots of pain meds and stuff.
Was he quite withdrawn?
I think so, yeah.
Burt Reynolds in his pomp makes me think of somebody that would describe himself in the third person.
Do you think so?
Yeah, Burt Reynolds doesn't like that. Burt Reynolds likes that, but again, I'm just fucking guessing because of the characters that he played.
Burt Reynolds prefers to spend his life with horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Burt Reynolds loves his life on the ranch, but does this shit for money. Do you know what? Another one into the early 80s. Well played, Burt.
Yeah.
Fucking beat Smokey.
Well, it shows you the sleep chambers really do work.
Did he have a sleep chamber?
Aye, probably. You know what the Hollywood types are like.
Right, go on to someone else. R.I.P. Burt.
The other vague celebrity death this week is a guy called Mark Miller.
Ariana Grande's boyfriend.
Mark Miller?
Not Mark Miller.
Not Mark.
Ex-boyfriend?
So this isn't the return of the Mac. This is the leaving of the Mac.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Mac Miller?
I mean, I'm having the debate in my head whether it was current boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, but then it doesn't matter now.
They're all ex-boyfriends in the end. Yeah.
When you die, you're an ex.
After the funeral. That's the etiquette. 4 days after the funeral, they are officially the ex-partner.
I mean, there's probably a very good Ariana Grande love song coming out soon. She is good at just having these events follow her career around.
I couldn't tell you. Do we know any Mac Miller songs?
Not a single one.
Max Miller. Mark Miller.
It's
Mac
it.
Miller.
Mac.
It says a lot about someone when you hear of the death and it says rapper dead, but within the first sentence of explaining who he is, it does say former lover of someone else who's way more famous.
Yeah.
It's like fucking wanks in the comedy circuit that fucking do 3 gigs and put comedian in their bio.
I've got my own Facebook page now.
Just everybody fucking goes, I pumped Ariana Grande. Well, put rapper in your bio. Fucking.
I think as well as most famous musical event was her bringing him on stage at the Manchester
Right.
Memorial event. So I don't think he was even a success as a rapper himself.
Right.
He's the Kevin Federline of the 2010s.
K-Fed.
He's going to make a big comeback.
Do you think so? Do you think so? Brittany was playing the Hydro last week.
Yeah, with Pitbull.
Mr. International. I don't think K-Fed made the journey. That is the fucking prime time to see Britney Spears. See, after an 18-month residency
Oh yeah, it'll be sharp.
in Vegas, it is just going to be so fucking tight, isn't it?
She just came to Glasgow to get away from all the cocaine.
In Lasagna.
The two big problems in Vegas, innit?
Aye.
Cocaine and lasagna.
I
That is Italian run, you're right.
tried to go straight garlic bread. Just when I thought I was out.
That's why they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
All that lasagna.
Garfield's a fucking wreck. Right, Gary. John.
Chris.
See when we're talking about people like Mac Miller and Ariana Grande, my wee girl Ruby is 10, and sometimes she flings names at me for artists. I'm going, what the fuck is that? Is it like a festival? is it a chocolate bar? What the fuck is a Post Malone?
Oh, yeah, I seen him on TV the other day.
Is Mac Miller and a Post Malone the same thing?
No, they're not the same thing, but
Right.
they're similar.
Right,
Post Malone, you're right, Post Malone is a young people's guy.
right,
He's huge, like totally huge.
right.
Nobody over 25's ever heard of him.
I had a look after my daughter had mentioned him. I'm
Except
going,
Chris Conroy.
I had a wee look, and that guy looks as if he needs a good wash.
Yeah,
Like a sheet dip. You know, like kind
like a
of.
nail scrubber. Off the...
See when you've got kids and you send them to the shower, and you go, "Hurry up and get a shower. You're fucking stinking," and you know they've only been in 45 seconds. They barely get in wet.
Yeah,
know,
you
like
just
kind of
get
need to
yourself
stand it.
wet.
I think Post Malone's mum's let that shit go for 15 years. She's not making sure that he's getting the fingernails underneath his arms, his bobby tackle, or his wee bumhole. I think there'll be a bit of dirt between his toenails that would look like a fucking hockey puck. Why is my daughter bringing up the impoverished fucking cousin of the Levelers? Is the music any good?
Well, I think the internet streaming has cut a lot of funding from the music industry.
Timothy.
Yeah, they just can't afford showers anymore. They're sacrificing for their art.
He looks like see Chucky for Child's Play.
Yeah.
I watched Chucky recently. It's not as scary as it was when I remember growing up. It's a terrible film.
Just watch Smokey and the Bandit, mate. What toxic masculinity. Is that what Post Malone's got? Toxic masculinity? He just smells too manly.
No, I think he's particularly popular with the ladies, like your daughter.
I think so. She's
Yeah.
10. She's not a fucking lady. If you've got any clean pictures of Post Malone, please send them in to us. We'd love to get a look at what he's like scrubbed up.
Yeah, like a funeral or something.
Aye. That his friends Imagine he's carrying Mac Miller's coffin. Imagine being the other side for him. Going, for fuck's sake, man, you could have washed the day.
He does look like the kind of guy that's given out a lot of UTI infections.
Aye, a lot. So Post, get a wash. R.I.P. Mac Miller. I think that's just done the celebrity deaths this week.
Yep. So one of the bigger stories of this week has been about the shit that's been going down with Nike in America.
Okay.
Nike.
Nike. What's it like, Chris?
Nike was actually the Greek god of
Victory.
victory.
Sportswear.
That is victory.
It's Nike, but
Nike.
Nike.
Adidas.
Do you know what I hate about Nike?
Adidas.
My jacket's a Nike jacket I've got today.
It's an Adidas jacket you came in with,
It zips up the wrong way.
but left and right.
No, neck down. No, it zips.
it zips. Oh, what?
No, I'm joking. The zip's on the other side.
So it's a ladies' jacket you've got?
People say this, it's not. It's just something Nike started doing like 2 years ago, I think.
I bet it's just the Nike jackets. The Nike ones maybe work properly.
Maybe that's it, I'm buying the wrong one.
It's not a reversible jacket, is it? You've just never turned it inside out.
Every jacket's a reversible jacket, you know, it just doesn't look right.
That's true. That's true.
I fucking love your perception this week. It's
Oh,
like,
mate, I mind seeing Holiday. There was a holiday from my mate called his 30th 2 years ago, and my mate Chrissy said to me he was going to get us a bowl of cereal, and we had a chocolate cereal, or I think it was bran flakes, and I said, do you want the chocolate or non-chocolate one? And he goes, John, technically everything's chocolate or non-chocolate, and my mind was blown.
that's the logic, mate. That's the logic.
So this has been a running joke for years amongst us. Do you want a chocolate beer or the non-chocolate beer? I want the non-chocolate beer, please.
You cannot argue with facts.
I fucking put the zipper right in. So what Mike doing? Something problem?
Some kind of marketing tool to sell more.
Well, yeah, so
they
it's,
use the face and the image of a black guy to sell material and not just black labels.
Children.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's Nike's 30th anniversary, and they promised a big marketing campaign.
30th anniversary of what?
The Just Do It campaign.
Just Do
Oh,
it.
fucking hell, I was going to go. Nike's only been around for 30 years.
Nah, but only early 70s. They started off as a distributor for Onitsuka Tigers.
What?
See the.
That sounds like something that you could lead me down a path here. It's nonsense.
See Onitsuka Tigers, the Japanese guys, Japanese trainers. Are you aware of the brand?
No.
It looks like Asics.
Right.
You know,
okay.
you know, the same sort of, and then there's a couple of stripes. See the yellow trainers that in Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I've seen Kill Bill, unbelievably, both of them.
Right, yeah. The yellow.
I think I
yellow
have
trainers.
seen Boogie Nights, by the way. So,
The
set is.
Dirk Diggler,
What's her name? What's the girl's name?
Heather Graham.
Yeah, aye. Right, okay, I have seen that film.
Good.
Anyway, what are we talking about? What have Nike done?
R.I.P. Burt Lancaster. They started off distributing and they couldn't get the trainers into them enough, so
Right.
they created their own brand and then started pumping them out that way.
Okay.
Very similar business model. It's the one that became popular the past couple of years. Under Armour.
Yeah.
He started selling stuff for the boot of his car and then got a college football team and then scaled it
That's
up
right.
from there. So pretty new brands, but this is it. I fucking love trainers. Adidas was a runner. Fucking that's what it used to say in the postcard that you got in the trainers. That's how everyone began. Adidas was a runner. And fucking anyway, Puma Nazis. Hugo Boss is a bad egg.
Did Nike do something? Guy, this?
Yeah, so they launched they launched a campaign with a guy called Colin Kaepernick.
Who the fuck's he?
So
I have never heard of him.
yes, you
before.
have. You've just forgotten. Remember all the controversy last year about American football players kneeling for the national anthem?
Vaguely.
So Colin Kaepernick was the first one to kneel during the national anthem.
Did he not do this years ago as well, though?
It was like 2 years ago, yeah. But it took another year to come to the fore.
Yeah.
But he got dropped by his team and is still 2 years later not been picked up by another team because
Is he a good player?
he's a great player.
Right.
Was?
Well, arguably still could be. And it's not like he's old or anything. He was still a young guy. He should have been one of the top quarterbacks, but he'd basically been.
Has he been dropped because
He's been dropped
he's
because-
too controversial?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was because he was black.
Well, how can
Well, yeah, it's
Right.
too controversial because he's black.
mate, look at the pamphlet.
Oh,
Page 1. What's controversial? Black people.
So
that is the Constitution, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the kneeling at the national anthem still going on to the start of the new NFL series is today.
Is it going to be big today? Do you think everyone will do it?
I don't think everyone will do it,
Show
but
support. All the Nike
that-
sponsored teams.
Is this to say that they don't agree with Brexit?
yeah. But there's
Colin Kaepernick supports the SNP.
there's big there's a lot of fans in America who've cancelled their season tickets
Right.
to teams until the teams do something about these disrespectful black men.
Right.
So when they want their guns, the Constitution is above all.
Yeah.
But when it's a black guy saying, you know what, as a people we're not really treated right, then it's outrage. So the advertising campaign, I don't know if you saw it, caused people white guys in America to cut the Nike logo out of their t-shirts.
I did see that while they were still fucking
But still wearing it as if it's some sort of like, well, I'll fucking show them.
Aye.
What they're looking for is a nice Knicks t-shirt.
Aye.
Yeah.
No logo. Nice. It fits, fits good.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's like
£5 just now. Knicks
if that's
t-shirts for 15.
If that's what you
that's
want,
not a deal. That's just multiplied.
Right.
If that's what you want to do, you know, don't wear their clothes, don't buy their stuff anymore.
You've already given them money.
Yeah. There's no statement to be made in walking around with a hole with your nipple sticking out it.
There is.
How many of them do you think went and bought the tops just to do it as well?
Oh, there'll be some. There'll be some.
Nike should raise their prices for white people.
But Gary, were you not saying that the sales have actually went up 31%?
31% the sales on their website have gone up in the last week.
Because
black
people are going, he's fucking hunters of that shit.
It's
I'm going to be honest with you. See a lot of these people that are overtly racist in their day-to-day life. I don't think sportswear was high on their agenda. I think a good leather sandal.
Yeah.
A plaid shirt.
Aye. Pillowcases.
A vest.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think they are fucking saying. Do you know what I'm really needing when I'm out? Do you know what I'm really needing when I'm out being a racist? Something that wicks the moisture away from my body. You know what I'm really needing is.
In fact, that's a good point though, because they carry those tiki torches and they get as warm underneath them, and they do need something that's quite.
Aye, something that wicks. You know, it keeps them dry.
What Nike need is a racist campaign to get back on board. See if you put Nike but put 3 Ks in the middle of Nike K, that'll get this done.
Do you know what? They are that fickle, aren't they? But have Nike continued using him as a brand ambassador even though he's not playing the sport?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I
And
can't wait to see the K-Swiss Julian Assange collection.
I think the slogan's something like "Never stop doing something you believe in, even if you have to sacrifice everything."
Aye.
Saying, you know, so he believes in anti-racism,
Aye.
so therefore
So
he's had to
just
sacrifice his career for it.
Aye.
Essentially, it does lead itself nicely to quite a few joke versions.
The meme generator on this has been the greatest thing I think I've ever seen. Remember we used to read this discussion about sometimes the internet's just good. You can look on Twitter and hate it for days, and then this happened and the meme generator came out.
What's the format?
It's just the same thing, but it's putting someone else's face on the poster and just something nonsense.
It's still the same phrase.
Aye.
If you believe in something, sometimes you have to sacrifice everything. But
So it's like a Bill Cosby one.
Right, okay.
It's just fun.
It does make you wonder if, you know, in like 200 years' time they'll look back in the modern form of holographic Wikipedia, and it'll say, you know, racists of the day walked about with holes in their shirt. But it's been forgotten why that ever became a thing. But the symbol of race, you know, white supremacy was a circular hole in your t-shirt.
So here's the deal then. How many people are going to kneel? So
A lot.
People from every team, you think?
Is this building? Is this
Well-
this going to be the thing that fucking tips Trump over? Because he's fueling this shit.
Yeah, but the owners of the teams are predominantly old rich white guys, so they.
Why is America different from the rest of the world?
I think if they thought they could get away with banning it, they would have done so already. Like
But the kneeling?
Well, apparently in baseball and basketball, there are rules in the game in the organisations that say you must stand for the national anthem, no questions asked.
Yeah.
I think if they could retrospectively go in and write that into the rule, they would, but they now know that they can't shut down people's right to protest against it. But there is a bunch of fucking military-loving wahoos that think it's the worst thing ever.
But is there not a thing about people in the military actually saying it's actually a respectful thing if you do it in the military? Do people not do it at people's funerals in the military? Have I made that up?
What is the point of the kneeling? Are they saying stop shooting black kids?
They're
Are they saying,
protesting the national anthem because
They-
they say it's not
and
including.
then they've hijacked it and saying, well, that's disrespecting these security guards that we
Exactly.
send to protect oil abroad?
Yeah.
That's
So they're saying that the flag can't represent us anymore. and so we don't want to stand for it because it's the only way they can make their voices heard.
Is
by
there
kneeling.
not a thing though where Trump's actually pissed off some of these really rich white guys who donated to him and praised him before?
There was a while that it was going that way, but I think they've all come back round to going.
A wee tax cut.
These players are getting too much power, and we need to put them back
Yeah,
in their
because
place.
who's the Patriots owner?
Gillette.
And Brady came out and said after it, said that Trump can't really comment. This is if they want to express themselves, other players can do so. And then Donald Trump had a go at him after praising him like 2 months later. You're like, you're only his pal if it suits him. You can't. It's like that guy. You just can't disagree. We disagree. That's it. We're no friends anymore.
What they're saying now is they might do the national anthems where the players are in the dressing rooms and not show it on TV.
Right.
Cut it during a commercial.
Well, do you know the right thing to do would be is stop fucking doing it. It's not. It's see if I was going to the Super Bowl, I'd want to hear the American national anthem before it.
Yeah.
See if I went to every Rangers or every Scotland game, bad example, every Rangers game or every Arsenal game, and they had to play the national anthem as players stood on the pitch. It would get so boring.
But it's an indoctrination. They get it at school as well. The Pledge of Allegiance and all that.
No, it wasn't.
It's drilled in.
It wasn't that long ago where they had to play the national anthem in the cinema at every showing.
No, but see if you say, right, this is what they do in Estonia. There is a state-run campaign to play the national anthem before every major. You go, well, those people are fucking well under the thumb. But because under that flag you've also got Hollywood, George Clooney. I was thinking his brother.
Was he in Biggie Legs?
Aye. He was the body double at the end. I've not even seen the movie, and I know. You know what? Stars and Stripes, the Razzmatazz, because it's delivered in a different way. Do you know the problem I've got with this Nike commercial? Is the fact that their sales are up 30%.
Yeah.
Going, see, instead of it being put out and going, do you know what? We can actually see from these athletes taking the knee that old white policemen are shooting less black people. I think that is the only metric that you can measure success on in here.
Yeah.
What you've got to now is a load of fucking arguing. Going, well, you shouldn't be kneeling. Well, you shouldn't be shooting fucking black teenagers when they're running away from you. Do you know, the only metric is here, will Americans stop shooting one another?
To which the answer is obviously no.
No. Honestly, just... See, do you ever play the game Lemmings?
Yeah.
Right? You know how when you were quite happy, where you put a platform in, you dug a hole, and you're going, and they were all gone, but you wanted on to the next level and there was a button on it where you could just speed it up, and then it would start coming quicker and you get to the end of the level, everything was gone.
Yeah.
Speed up America. Just fucking accelerate the whole thing, give them all the guns, bullets, knee pads, fucking everything. Just fucking... And then what we'll do is see the couple of thousand people that are left on that whole continent that have hidden a hole, that have got a bunker and stayed out of the way. We will try and build a new country for them. But just speed up America, just accelerate this thing.
Can't decide if it's mass genocide or a civil war he's promoting.
Both.
Mate, it's lemmings. Americans are fucking lemmings.
The lemmings plan.
They are fucking accelerating towards the end of the cliff. While we watch it on a screen, all I'm saying is fucking speed up the timer. Because see the more every other normal country gets dragged into it, the more damage they do.
Don't be so fucking self-congratulatory to claim that we're a normal country.
I was talking about Denmark.
I thought it was Estonia, sorry.
We do.
And as an Estonian, I find that offensive.
About 10% of our downloads come from America, so if you are American, listen to this.
Fuck your flag.
Yeah, fuck off.
I quite like the flag. It's a nice flag. Red, white, blue.
It's because we've been indoctrinated. See if people in America are listening to this, I think the majority of them would say, do you know what, these sportsmen are quite right to stick up for their communities and what they believe in.
And thanks for calling us sportsmen, that's very kind of you.
Do you know what, and you're right there, John, like, see that documentary that was on a couple of nights ago about the British government killing people in Northern Ireland and outing them as terrorists in Ballymurphy. Like this, it's been 40 years since this thing happened where they shot, I think it was 11 people. A fucking one mother I ate, a priest, and then they went, aye, they were all terrorists. See the amount of things that are done under the name of a nation's flag, it's fucking horrible. Going, I'm very pro-independence, but I do not feel particularly nationalistic. I think nationalism is very core, where you think you are better because of the piece of ground that you were born on than another person, is a fucking wild.
I seen a tweet that wound me up so much. Is that a comedian? I can't remember the name, but he was talking about Brexit and he compared it to a picnic. He said if you and all your pals agree to go have a picnic and then you turn up at the park and it's pissing down and you go, right, you should maybe change plans because you shouldn't just stay there because you chose at the point that you were going to stay outside for the picnic in the rain. But I was like, that's a terrible analogy. A picnic would be like 4 people. I've said this for ages, it's really easy to run. We could make a decision when we go for dinner. If we asked 1 million people where we want to go for dinner, we'd be fucked.
Sometimes it's hard enough with 2 people.
Gary would vote for a burger, aye.
I'm alright at analogies. See that Lemmings analogy? Right? Right? Going, right, make it as a quick...
Picnic.
But see the amount of analogies that are coming out of it. See fucking the independence debate in reference to abuse in the home.
Yeah.
You know, like going, if Scotland's the wife and England is the husband, if the husband says, I'm going to beat you up, and you say, I'm going to leave you, and you say, I'm not going to do it again, and then you live with them and they don't do it again, and then they do it again, you say, well, you beat me up, so I'm going to leave now. You didn't do what you said that you were going to do, and I'm going to leave now. But then the aggressive England husband turns around and says, no, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to leave. see these fucking tweets that are coming out going, there's poor fucking women getting beat up in the house. They're not sitting there going, I'm a wee bit like Scotland, on my tooth fell out. But it's trying to fucking dumb everything down. And see, in certain aspects where you can dumb everything down, like, stop shooting black teenagers, stop fucking voting for people that are just going to give hedge funds money, do that shit. But see for complex situations going, well, essentially Scotland's a woman with a black eye. It's fucking... But the Lemmings one I was quite chuffed with, because it was just off the top of my head. There's no fucking Lemmings going, he's comparing our situation to what's happening in America.
You do realise that is all any shooting I've ever seen in America, and that's all I'm going to think of. Instant seer, just another Lemmings.
Right, see the next time you see a high school shooting in America.
Just post Lemmings.
High school shooting in America, or at a fucking Trump racist press conference, you know what to do? Just speed it up a wee bit in your telly. Just see soldiers running quicker. You go, do you know what? This is actually much fucking better. Get to the end.
So news closer to home this week.
Estonian news?
Estonian news. Boris Johnson's wife's dumped him.
Etonian news. Sorry.
Etonian news.
Nailed it.
The best thing he's done in weeks.
In anything.
No, but we're getting there as analogies of fucking Boris Johnson, Brexit, and his missus. Going, well, if Boris Johnson went to see his wife for a bit of post-divorce nookie, he'll be told that things aren't like, you can't get previous benefits that you used to get, and you're like, ah, fucking hell, man.
What 90s PC game would the Brexit analogy be? Oh, so Boris Johnson been dumped? When does that happen?
During the week.
Oh, I missed that.
Who's he been pumping?
All sorts of people all over the place for years.
Who fucking goes, do you know what's a good idea? An extramarital affair with that fucking idiot.
Listen, power is sexy.
I can't remember where I heard it, so I can't say it. That he actually, see before the TV cameras go on him, he ruffles his hair and plays the buffoon.
Aye.
That's an act.
It's so fucking sinister. Do you know what, I feel as if we talk about this shit and we're preaching to people that already know, but...
I don't know, I think there's a couple of our listeners.
There's a couple of staunch listeners amongst us.
But, so the rumour has it that he's going to...
I'm sure staunch is Latin for something.
So but if the rumours are true, by the time this episode comes out on Tuesday or Wednesday, he'll have made a bid to become Prime Minister.
Him and Trump.
The dream team.
Him and Trump.
Just Dutch ruddering each other.
I used to
It's no gay because I'm not working each other's cock.
docking at the G8.
Docking.
I done material about this about 3 years ago, saying this is the way we're heading. I don't know if Johnson will get it. If Johnson, does he have a T in his name?
No.
No.
Boris is spelled B-O-R-I-S.
Boris Johnston. if he goes for it, there'll be a general election called. If he goes for the leadership of the Tory party, definitely.
And then it'll be Corbyn versus Johnson.
But I did material about this maybe about 3 years ago when it was on the horizon. I never thought it would get to this. Saying, do you know all you would need to see the G8? See, as soon as Johnson and Trump started sort of winding people up, all you would need would be a couple of balloons under the table, and just sort of, you know, like kind of Angela Merkel. Just holding it above their heads, fucking to take away any kind of credibility. So I fucking really want to be German now. So, I mean, they seem to be the most stable. Do they take immigrants? Do you think Boris Johnson is, like Gary, do you think Boris Johnson is A, going to become the new leader of the Tory party, and B, the new Prime Minister? Do you think there's any chance of that happening?
Yes. I think if it's not Johnson, it's Rees-Mogg.
How can they two fucking really bad eggs be close to any kind of fucking... I wouldn't let them run a shoe shop.
Because there's enough people in our ranks that think they're fucking brilliant.
Do you know what? None of the policies, well, not none, but do you know what I do like about the Tory party? Is how unapologetically
The flag.
cunty they are. Like, they don't even try and polish themselves up and get... I'm sure there's a nice speaking, likeable Tory member out there that they could push in front of us and we would go, they're actually alright, but they go, fuck everyone else. Just give them Boris Johnson.
But they are actually telling you exactly what they're going to do.
David Cameron's our George Bush, where in 5 years he will have looked alright.
Yeah, you'll look back and go, actually, he was a good
David
guy.
Cameron was alright.
He was a moderate. Look at these.
I know.
Look at these fucking assholes. And England, if there was a general election, England and Wales, they cannot be trusted.
And if there's a general election and any of them go up against Corbyn, they'll win. It's unbelievable, like how much Labour have fucked themselves. And Blair's still coming out going, things were better in my day.
It's a fucking... Everything we have spoke about in this podcast, see, since Burt Reynolds died, everything has went downhill and made me really, really scared. Do you think Burt Reynolds was the Horcrux that was protecting us all? Like, things seem to have escalated really, really... Do you think Smokey's catching up with us?
When did it turn? I bet we could go back and listen and check our celebrity deaths, and there must be a turning point, like Mandela dying.
For the first one.
There must be something that we could go, see at that point, everything seemed okay. Because that was pre-independent vote.
Yep.
We hadn't had the second Tory election, we hadn't had the Brexit, we hadn't had the Donald Trump presidency. There was a
the Lib Dems were actually doing a decent job of holding the Tories back. No one appreciates.
You made this point to me years ago, Gary. See, when the Lib Dems get in, the only big thing that they put forward that they wanted, they went along with all that Tory shit, and the one vote that was a massive letdown that came too early was proportional representation.
People said no to it to punish Clegg personally for the student tuition fees.
And what that would have meant would have been that we'd have a closer situation that we've got with the Scottish Government, where there would be a wider spread rather than just Tory nastiness.
Well, the Tories wouldn't be in power just now, they'd have to be in a coalition with somebody.
Aye. I think that's the point where the Tories kind of went...
So as much as you can say, yeah, the Tories are terrible, we fucked it.
Aye.
By a personal vendetta that none of us actually had. It was just whipped up by the papers, going, oh, that Nick Clegg went back on his word.
I just wanted to sit down and write my children an apology letter for bringing them into this shitty fucking world. I'm sorry that I'm going to die in 40 years' time.
And make them feel good and make them feel sad as well.
Oh, I'm so sorry, kids.
Not if they go before him.
That's positive thinking, Gary.
Yeah. They two will live to be 100.
To be fair, they're young and they'll be able to work, so see when the Tories reintroduce slavery, the kids will be the first that's rounded up. Because they'll be able to forget what's happened. Yeah, we're done, Conroy.
Why don't we try and buy Millport with the Patreon money? And we'll just fortify
Probably
it.
Can afford it.
We'll just fortify it.
Yeah. An island's the way to go.
Aye, mate, 100%.
This week's Banhammer, over to Chris Conroy.
Every time I I'm in this situation, I go to text you guys and go.
See the last 2 ban hammers I've done, he's voted against it, so I'm against it.
Do you know, see if you look back in the figures, I think I've only put forward something like 3 ban hammers. I think this is the 3rd.
Stop trying to butter us up.
Every time I'm in this situation, I go, I need to text the boys so I remember and say, I want this to be the ban hammer. See the new system in McDonald's with the order at the tower, and then you get a number, or even if you pay at a till, they give you a number, and then you stand, wait, you're number 36, go and stand over there.
The Argos style.
Do you know what? That's exactly what it is.
See, when he texted this, I thought it had changed again, because that to me is like a 1.5 years old.
Well, I didn't wait.
Right, okay.
Sometimes people don't go to McDonald's as often as us.
That's what I was going to say. That probably sums up our diet more than Conroy's trips to McDonald's.
It's just, it takes longer. And what you've got is 3 pockets of people in the store. You've got people ordering at the towers, you've got people ordering at the till, and then you've got a fucking holding pen with people grabbing onto receipts like it's their fucking firstborn kid. They are holding the receipt, looking at the receipt and looking at the screen, preparing number 36, ready number 37. I'm going, he's 37, he came in after me, I'm fucking 36.
That's what you get for ordering a plain cheeseburger though.
I tell you what, this is my other fucking problem with McDonald's, right? See the money, right? Just a fucking straw poll here. See if you got a cheeseburger, John.
Yes.
Are you getting pickle on it?
Yes.
Are you getting a pickle on it?
No.
Right. I'm taking that as fucking 33% of fucking pickles are wasted.
So what, do you ask for a plain cheeseburger or do you just take it off and throw it?
No, I wait. I order it plain and wait.
That cunt just gets an empty fucking box. Have you ever been in McDonald's with him?
You just want a pill, don't you? You don't want to eat.
A pill to fill me up.
You just want to feel the way for a post burger.
He's fucking sitting in the motor after the drive-through, just licking the picture on the box.
But the relish in the sauce and that the bite you get when you get the pickle. That's the best bite of the burger. You go, see, I've got the pickle on this one.
See the amount of people that would order the Big Mac or the cheeseburger with the pickle on it and then take it off. Just
Big Mac, you get 2 pickles.
I tell you, as a previous employee, the amount of people who throw their pickle off the window.
Yeah, it's waste.
And somebody, it was always me, has to go and pick the pickles off the windows at the end of the shift. This is a nightmare.
Right, so see this new system. See, instead of just going in, ordering your food, waiting on the food, you're creating three different types of people within the restaurant. Nobody knows where to stand. They're fucking clutching this receipt, and then see, even when you go up and they go number 36 and you go up and you give them the receipt, they go, wait, you gave me that receipt back for? I thought I had to get it to get my food. It's like fucking, it's a horrible situation, and it takes longer. It is not quicker, it fucking takes longer.
Well, the reason it takes longer is because you get 5 towels, so 5 people technically could be getting served at once, so 5 meals, and it's just constant.
See, if I give them for 2 cheeseburgers, I'm just wanting 2 cheeseburgers in a bag and out the fucking place. I do not want to be stood there for fucking 8 minutes looking at the Turin shroud of fucking receipts, looking at a screen going 36, 37, 38, 37, 38, 36, 38. I just want my fucking burgers and out the door. I do not want to stand there.
Here's the thing, Crystal, it's actually more efficient for the staff. So if people would stop going to the till and just order at the screen, it's the people that insist on going to the till that are holding your food up, not the people who are waiting.
I don't want to pay with card. I want to pay with cash.
Yeah.
Cash is dead.
I don't want magic, another McDonald's fucking receipt appearing on my fucking bank statement.
We've talked about this before, but my mates think I'm insane that I keep telling them, see the minute cash goes, we're fucked. They literally could just bang your cards and you have no money, ever.
Somebody on our WhatsApp group was taking much humour and thinking that we were crazy about that.
Really?
Yeah, remember? A couple of weeks ago?
It's sinister as fuck paying for everything with a card. Can I pay with card? Fuck off.
You said this about a year ago on the podcast, saying...
Longer than that.
It was the kebab at night. Is it just have your own little secret?
The burritos.
Don't let them know. Just pay the cash and just snap me kebab. Your bank doesn't know you.
What if it gets further down the line that when you go for a mortgage or a loan, you go, you seem to be eating quite a lot of junk food here. What we're going to do is we're going to put you for a health test.
Health insurance will go up.
Well, I always get annoyed with that because a lot of mortgage companies will say, "Oh, you gamble online." You go, "Aye, but it's my fucking money." See, when I've got a house to pay for, I'll pay for the house. It's my fucking money, so I'll spend it how I want. Don't judge me.
They're making a snap decision on the profile that they have. Stop giving them fucking information for your profile. And I'm going to tell you something else, Gary.
Okay.
I get speaking to a manager.
Wait, are we banhammering cash? I'm confused.
No. I get speaking to a manager, an assistant manager in McDonald's, in a big McDonald's that's been there a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
See these towers? Do you know why the towers are there?
To slow you down?
No. Well, yeah. But they are there because they have found out that, see, if you're doing your own ordering at the tower, you will spend 20% more money when you've got them in pictures in front of you.
Because there's not the embarrassment.
No, you're not looking at something.
That too, I would say that's more.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm so annoyed about it. They are making more money for you to wait longer on a system that fucking worked already, and they're selling this to you as progress. So you've pulled your bank. I'm fucking eating 3 cheeseburgers, 16 McNuggets. Fuck it, right? You've given them that information. That's where you fucking eat. You've spent 20% more money, whether you wanted to or not, just because they've advertised towards you, and you're a little bit slow and susceptible to this fucking stuff. And then you've had to go and stand in the corner.
In the darkened corner.
And play cheeseburger fucking bingo, waiting and it fucking coming up.
It does seem like a really open goal for getting free food.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because you're
Number
right.
19, that's me.
Yeah.
But at busy times, that's definitely easy to do, because they don't really check the look. If you're holding a receipt, you're probably going to get what you walk up for.
Yeah. As an awkward eater, and somebody who wants to order plain stuff,
Box liquor.
Yeah, it does work really well for me because I can get exactly what I want. There's no confusion. I put in exactly what I need, and I know. And what actually I find is really great, they also have you can order by app, but you can only do it in the store.
Right.
So what I found it really good for is if, say, we're having a breakfast in work, everybody puts in what they want while you're still in the office. It works out an exact amount, and then you just go in and scan the QR code next to the machine, and it populates it right for you, and that worked really well.
I think it's a weaker service where you're spending more money. They are offering less to the consumer and making more money. That's why I do not like this system.
You're right, but you know me, I love a double cheeseburger.
Aye, but why can you not get that quicker and be out the fucking door? Instead, just...
Do you know where it's ruined? I've never worked at McDonald's, but I'd imagine, I could be wrong because there's different types of employees, but there's probably an employee that's really good at being on the desk, like taking orders, and maybe a cheerier person, and then they're basically told, I need to go stand around these machines, or you'll be in the kitchen or in the drive-thru, and you might enjoy just serving people.
Working in the kitchen was a dream. I was a till serving guy, and I always wanted to be in the kitchen, and they wouldn't let me.
But you don't like people that much.
Well, I know, that's why I wanted to get away from it.
I would think if I worked at McDonald's, I'd quite like customer facing. I don't think there'd be in a kitchen. I'd quite like to go, how's it going?
My brother worked in McDonald's in East Kilbride through his whole uni, and he just went straight for parties to the early shift. My brother never moved above the grade of lettuce washer.
Yeah. I've never said this before. I get promoted to party host. I was supposed to be taking parties, and I think if basically they came into the store and judged that it was too small to host a kids party in,
right?
But they took me away and trained me how to make balloon animals and stuff.
Aye.
And I honestly think, like, see, when I was a kid, that was my dream job, is doing birthday parties at McDonald's. I'd probably still be 35
if they'd extended
working still that guy.
Did McDonald's just stop that plan because they were going to start rolling that out everywhere, weren't they? The play area they had, because they had one at the Phoenix in Linwood.
The Balloch store was deemed too small an area to be worthwhile.
Right, this is my problem for the Banhammer.
Sorry.
You're spending more money, you're waiting longer, it's more of a faff. It is not, McDonald's is no longer fast food.
It never purported itself to be fast food. McDonald's has never promoted itself as fast food.
Okay.
See, I'm a company man. I remember my briefing.
Right, okay. But I'm waiting double, treble the amount of time for a simple order while the fucking maniacs behind me go mental ordering chicken and cheese bites that they never knew they wanted until it was fucking inches from their face in an LCD sound system, LCD sound system on an LED burger system.
What do you think, John?
Oh, it's in for me. Yeah, I just hate the self-serve element and everything.
See,
Except petrol stations.
Oh, yeah.
That is the only place. Well, having said that, no, I'm stopping quite a lot at the M&S one in Cumbernauld where you have to go in. But that's because I like the coffee.
But, that's a modern thing as well. Like, when my dad was young, he worked at a petrol station and they put the petrol in for you. You just sat in your car.
Aye. That's what that's a thing in America. For most places, that's what they do.
They've been doing it. See the petrol station close to you at Old Inns. Sometimes they put somebody out in the forecourt saying, "Do you want me to put it in for you?"
Right.
Michelle.
Might take a trip out there. That sounds extravagant.
Like a wee throwback to your dad with you.
Yeah. A wee tear in his eye. Like, oh,
right.
I remember this.
That's it. See if it's going to be sold to you as progress. It should be quicker, cheaper, and more convenient. The new McDonald's system is fucking none of that.
Well,
And bring back the McDonald's.
I'm glad it's in by used to, because that means I can go, I quite like it, and it doesn't make a difference.
Do you like the new system?
Yeah, I do. I honestly do.
Just for the ordering.
For awkward pricks like me, it makes it a better system, but I can appreciate that it doesn't work like that for everybody. It's almost like I can see both sides.
Fuck that shit. Black or white. There is no grey areas in anything.
So, what's everybody going this week?
Tonight's Amelie Lenz.
Is it tonight the night?
Joseph Goss have gone to Amelie Lenz.
Yes.
So
Joe Goss taking a break from going to see cartoons 10 times a week.
How did Fenton enjoy the football?
We went to the game at 12 o'clock kick-off, and I think we get in at 8 o'clock on Monday. It was...
Are you off work tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm doing nothing but watching horse racing.
And Fenton's working?
Fenton...
Make sure you remind him.
Yeah, set up like...
I'm going to put videos into the Patreon of me being an absolute Radio 1 Spice Boy. The fucking thought of it, eh? So the Patreon, I'll see the videos.
Excellent.
Yeah, but me and Joseph have decided to go for a wee man date. I think we're going to go to the Radisson Sky Bar first, get some photos taken. I've got my date questions ready. So I will put the stuff on the Patreon.
You're going to do one of those things, the questions where they can prove that you can fall in love with anyone?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Do you know what? Like, Joe's going to be able to say to him, I really like your haircut.
I was wishing I'd get it done. Beforehand. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll update the Patreon and keep you up to date.
And you're just going to sleep for a week?
I'm going to do my best to survive. It's survival, it's not sleeping, Gary.
Until this week's Trample Bet.
And Trample Bet, yeah.
Cool. Okay, catch you guys next week.